Okay, today we'll be solving a system of equations by graphing. And what that means is we're going to be looking at where two lines intersect by graphing the two lines. So if we look at this question, solve the system of equations by graphing, first graph the equations and then type the solution, which means show where the lines intersect. So if I look at the first equation, y equals negative x plus 3, the first thing I do is I plot plus 3 on the graph. So there's plus 3, where that purple dot is. And now there's a negative sign in front of the x, so I know it has a slope of negative 1. So from the original dot, I go over 1 and down 1. That gives the first equation a slope of negative 1. Now I look at y equals 0, and for y equals 0, I know that that's going to be a horizontal line right on the x-axis. Oh, sorry, let's do our purple one. Now we'll do our green one. That'll be a horizontal line right on the x-axis, and you can see where the two lines intersect at 3 and 0. So the solution is 3 and 0. 3 and 0. Okay, we'll do a couple more. It says y equals negative x, so that means that there's nothing on the end of this equation. There's no plus 3, there's no negative 2, nothing. So what that means is that this equation goes through the origin, but it has a slope of negative 1. So y equals negative x. Get rid of that dot, I bumped that accidentally. Goes through the origin and has a slope of negative 1. Now we're going to graph the next equation. X equals negative 5. That is going to be a vertical line that goes right through all of the points where x equals negative 5. And you can see the two lines cross at negative 5 and 5. So the solution is negative 5 and 5. Negative 5 and 5. Okay, we'll take a look at another one. So for the y equals 2x minus 2, we can click on that. So the computer knows we're graphing y equals 2x minus 2. The first step is to put a dot at negative 2. And then it tells us that it has a slope. If we look up here, it has a slope of 2. So we go up 2 and over 1. So now that shows that the green line has a slope of 2. Now the next equation is x equals 4. So that means we're going to have a vertical line going through 4. And the solution is where the two lines cross at 4 and 6. So we type the solution is 4 and 6. Okay, so your work for today is an IXL M2.